Learning Dynamics Reading Program is a set of over 50 books designed to teach your child to read in about 4 weeks. The set you will receive comes complete with all of the books, the little character cards, and flashcards, as well as a musical CD. There are 4 different sets of books that are color coordinated and build upon the skills you've learned previously. The lesson manual gives you the letter lesson instructions, which is the format of each of the lessons throughout the program, and explains what each part is and how to use it most effectively. You will see how it talks about praise and encouragement often to keep this fun and exciting for your child. The instructions for each lesson are easy to follow, and the optional activity at the end is really a lot of fun for the kids while still encouraging whatever that lesson was about. I like that there's a different variety of activities for each lesson, so it's not just worksheets or not just repeating sounds, but it's different activities that engage them to keep them interested. Here you can see Henry working on one of the lessons. Sometimes he chooses to color the pictures and sometimes he only wants to circle them. And because I want it to be fun for him, I let him choose because he's also going to be practicing writing the letters as well. So not only are they learning to read them, they're also learning to write the letters as they're learning those letter sounds. So that's just one more way that it reinforces what they're learning that day. Here's an example of one of the sets that we will use later on where they're working on letter blending and the stories and the flashcards that go along with it. Also in the beginning of the book, you'll see some of the words that they're going to be working on throughout that book, which I think is helpful to go through and talk about before you begin the book, or for them to review after you have finished reading it. You can also see the fun illustrations as they read through the story. My son gets distracted, and before he reads that page, he wants to look at the picture and maybe talk about it a little bit, or just point out different things that he sees. I love that almost this entire program can be reused for multiple children. You can purchase the student workbook separately, and that's the only part that you need to purchase for each additional child. You can check out some more reviews about the Learning Dynamics Reading Program by going to www.homeschoolreviewcrew.com. You can have your child reading in as little as 4 weeks, but don't be discouraged if it does take your child a little bit longer, or be surprised if they pick up on it a little quicker, because every child is very different. Try to create a fun and exciting environment for the Learning Dynamics Reading Program. And find out more by visiting 4weekstoread.com. Thanks again for watching, and visit ourpieceofearth.com for more reviews.